Alrighty, we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday for you. Happy Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, whatever you want to call it. I'm the Angry Ag Timer, and I'm here in Bryson, just in time for the chaos to begin. And we're here. The executive train is pulling in behind us, the lemon train. We're currently standing in front of number 5, aka Switchy McSwitcherson. So we got a bunch of fun things planned tonight. Midland will be joining us soon, maybe Toltree, maybe a few others. But we have another interchange turned over upon us, which means we need to get that sorted out. We also have a eastbound freight that needs to go out. We've got a lot of trains moving. So with all that said, let's get started here. As we've said, we got number 5 here, our switcher. The executive train has pulled in. The executive train is actually tying up, so we can go ahead and get that one put away. We have the lime train set up to leave soon. It's going to act as helper service for Strasburg 90, which is waiting over here in the corner. It is fueled up and pretty much ready to go. We've got a passenger train up at Hemingway that's on the move. We have cars that we just dropped off up at the Walker branch, so those are loading up for a future trip. Otherwise, over at Whittier, we got some cars that we need to pick up. Looks like other than one car, which is getting finalized right now, the sawmill cars that are here are ready to go, but we also have a bunch of sawmill cars that need to go in, so we need to take care of those here. Further down the line, let's go to Sylva. Let's just show you here. We are currently, if the lag, we've got, hey, it's our new locomotive, number 630, which we got during the last stream. It's currently staged, ready to go. And up here at the interchange is the current chaos. So we have a lot of cars going to Alarka Junction. We had a lot of cars for Sylva Paperboard, holy hell. And we're starting to get some of the other intermediate cars for Bryson and some of these others. So, needless to say, we got a lot ahead of us to take care of. And we'll just get started here and get rolling. Good to see a few usual faces. Kittyara, Train Lover, Big Bad John. Happy to have all of you here for the chaos. Let's also get this passenger train ready to roll. Passengers continue to be an integral part of the Suffer and Southern's operations. Duh. So let's go ahead and get that loaded here. The current debt update. We are at 86,000. Or are we? We are now at 85,000. So needless to say, we need to pay down the debt because holy fuck do we need to pay down the debt. Debt's bad, man. Midland's going to laugh at us from afar. He's just like, QNS has nothing on this. Howdy, Dave. Welcome to the stream here. While this train loads up, let's also make the note. We're currently at 297 subscribers, I think. Somehow, in the last day or two, I think a Lethal Company short got picked up by the algorithm, and a lot of people discovered the channel. So if you're one of those people, thank you for subscribing and joining us here for more trains and other games, so certainly appreciate it here. But that means that probably during the stream we're going to hit 300 subscribers, so maybe we'll do something special if and when that happens. Let's go ahead and get that train rolling, and we're going to go ahead and start dealing with some of the traffic that's in Bryson, at least get some stuff off of tracks that don't need to be, because as we said, the executive train is tying up here. We don't have enough people to handle the executive train right now, so we're going to go ahead and take care of getting number 90 and her train put away, or not number 90, number 4, which I know, Kittyara, you're going to be like, well, it's the Atlantic, and yes, we love the Atlantic, but when it's currently one person running a railroad, I can only do so much. So we'll go ahead and get these probably put on. Let's put it on track number 5 over here. Go ahead and stash it in there near that caboose. And let's just go ahead and use the crossover here. And get that taken care of. Another thing that I'm sure people are asking about. Hey, what about those 2 Berks you absolutely demolished a few sessions ago? Let's take a look while that moves over. So here's that train. 17%. Tender is 76. Engines at 40. 22. 33. Yeah. If you can't tell, this train is still absolutely borked. So... You know, I hate to be that guy who's like, it's going to get done eventually, but that's kind of what we're at. And right now, if you look at the people who are working at the Bryson Engine Service, they're estimating another in-game full day before all that's ready. I had to hire 10 more people to get it sped up, because otherwise it would have been like 3 days in-game. That's how bad it was. So, you know, not one of our finer moments, but, you know, that's what happens when you give General 2 Berks to deal with. So, right, that's going to get parked. Down here at the other end of the yard, we do have a passenger train coming down, and that is lined for where I want it to. So we're going to go ahead, skip by all that fun, make sure that the passenger train is lined out on the other side here. Now, a couple of things that we got to think of for the future. They got the Fontana cars staged for part 2. We're not going to get part 3, but we do have Fontana cars down here, which, as you can see, they're just kind of doing their thing. I have no idea whether more Fontana cars are incoming. That is TBD. But we do have a lot of the Alarka Junction cars. Now, some of them are currently the ones that are absolutely just trashed in the fix-em-up line. So we'll get them as they're ready. But I would hate to deliver them when they're not 100% because I have a feeling that would ding us somehow, either with the speed or whatever. But let's go ahead. We're going to get the lemon train all situated here. And I don't know, Dave, if we'll get another train at 300. We just got one at 250. And that only happened 2 days ago. And we need to pay down the debt. Which I feel like I say that way too often in this game. Yeah, exactly, Kadira. The Interchange will decide my fate. Hey there, Bob. Welcome, welcome. As I said, Midland and others should be joining at some point tonight. I don't know when. But I did ping them earlier, and it sounds like they'll hop on at some point. Well, ask and ye shall receive. Hello, Midland.
Hello.
Welcome to the chaos that is the Suffering Southern.
Excellent. I have slightly bad news.
What?
It's Tuesday.
And your point?
I cannot connect to Steam servers.
Oh. And whose fault is that?
Steam.
Yes. Hey, but wait. Aren't we playing with Steam?
So hold on, let me see if I can even find the game. And the short answer is no, I cannot.
Well, if we need to reset,
Steam,
we can.
No, it's not even a matter of resetting. It's the fact that Steam servers are down for maintenance.
Aha.
Because nobody plays video games on Tuesdays, right? Right?
It is Tuesday, my dudes. Alright, let's also just make sure that this locomotive is completely cold and watered. 734 may be getting close to done. So we may be able to potentially not take Strasbourg 90, but take the 734. Which I kind of would prefer because I don't want to say I'm a simp for 734, but that locomotive is cool. Alright. So yes, we've got the executive train part. This passenger train just got in here. Switches are reset for it. We're making money. and soon we will head down to the Interchange to start dealing with the chaos that is the Interchange. Now, we may take a freight eastward first, that way we can just drop it off as part of that. TBD, depends on who else we have join us here, because I don't know if Storm will join. I don't know Weather General. Poultry, I think he will join at some point, but we'll get that figured out. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have Midland join us too, if Steam decides to cooperate.
And Poultry.
Yes. So let's go ahead, get that lined up. Nope, too far. And also, for those who are wondering what happened to yesterday's Railroads Online normal video release, apparently my computer borked up during the process of exporting, so it only exported about 3.5 minutes. And unfortunately, because of the fact that I only have limited space for recordings right now, I did delete the original file that recording was with, so I don't have a way to recover it, unfortunately. So apologies on that. I did take down the video, and that you'll just have to skip an episode there. Maybe it was a sign from the gods, just in general about RO, because yesterday's experience was borky as hell. So maybe it was just the universe saying, like, what are you doing? But say it like, what was that guy's name? The guy from Lazy Town. You know who I'm talking about. So, okay, so looks like we have 2 people trying to get in, and Steam is being Steam. So
That is correct.
What we will do here, I may quickly just reset and see if that fixes it. Well, no, you're not even getting into Steam, are you? Or are you in Steam?
Hold on. Stay. Change nothing.
Okay.
Because Steam servers may be back online. So.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to quit out.
I'm gonna have to try turning it off and on again.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, let me get number 4 in the engine house here. Number 4's tender somehow got borked a little bit, so we'll just add it to the queue of everything getting done at Bryson. So we'll see what happens with that. Commander saying we need to get another C-46 and number at 722. Maybe in the future. I don't know if... Yes, I know we're almost at 300 subscribers, and that's awesome. And I thank all of you for being a part of this crazy choo-choo and video game journey. But we also need to pay down the debt, because holy fuck, does this railroad just need to pay down the debt. So we may hold off. We'll play with the C-46 we have currently, and then we'll deal with that from there. So let me quickly save, and let me do the thing real quick so that we can get more friends in. Give me uno second here. Uh-oh, there's trains leaving in the background. Ugh! I don't know, KDR, if we'll necessarily not buy until the debt's gone, but at least until the debt is paid off significantly. So that could be, very quick, depending on how crazy things are. We'll see one way or another here. Aha! Steam is indeed having problems with the servers. This is excellent. So give us 1 second here, folks, and we'll get this reset here. Meanwhile, you're hearing the music of my group in the background. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, Steam servers, like, everything just went to, like, pot in the past, like, 15 minutes, apparently. with Steam.
Yeah. Tis a fun time. And by fun, I mean not at all fun.
Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like the New York servers went down. So that means that if I do this real quick, maybe if I change the region, we'll be good. And thank you again, chat, for just dealing with our little technical difficulties. Where the hell is the thing? Okay. Okay. We are changing to Chicago, by the way. We'll see if Chicago does better. Okay. Come on, Steam. I want you to be nice. I want you to help us. Do not belittle the trains.
Steam, help us bring back the train.
Help us bring back the big train.
Bring the big train back.
Which I do think once we hit 500 subscribers, we may release the big train video.
Big train!
And by the big train video, I'm talking about what Tultry sent, which was the drunk stream from way back in the day.
The drunk. See, if only we had gotten on this streaming thing sooner, we could have streamed that.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
By the way, looks like Chicago is working.
Really? It's not working for me?
Hold on, I haven't reloaded the game yet.
Well, no, I connected to Chicago and it says no connection.
Well, I'm online. And through the power of friendship and a few slices of cream cheese... Wait, hold on.
It just came back on.
Okay. It just updated the cloud save. And... Alright. Thank you for your patience here, friends. We are loading back in. Train Lover, we may try to pay this down in chunks. We're currently at 85,000. Maybe we'll try to do like $5,000 at a time. I think that's realistic. That way we can see the money accumulate and then see all the money just leave all in one fell swoop. Alright, game's up. And we're in. And there's a train leaving. Goodbye, train. Hope you find your dad. Okay.
More debt, more choo-choo.
Yes, more debt, more choo-choo. More of everything. More candy, more suffering, more hubris, more Mark hubris. Okay, so that's there. Now, let's just do a quick double check down at this end of the yard.
Hey, guess what? I can't find
my game.
Yep.
You changed your download region to Chicago?
Yep. Hold on, I'm quitting out and coming back in. Let's see here. Oh. There's one. Yeah, no. It's as if your game does not exist.
Damn.
Steam does not want us to have fun. Confirmed.
Alright, we will figure it out. The stream shall continue. For better or for worse. We will make this work for you. You, the people at home. You, the people who are watching other people play choo-choos.
See, what we could do is just forgo the choo-choos and play golf with friends.
No, it's a choo-choo kind of day. It is indeed a choo-choo kind of day. So while we wait for them, we'll hopefully get the Steam servers back up and running soon. We're going to start doing some of the menial tasks on the railroad.
I like how you said we'll get the Steam servers back up and running. We have no control over this.
You don't know that. I might have super mystical powers that you're not aware of.
Are those super mystical powers called Boom Mario?
Maybe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, no, today is definitely a choo-choo day. So, what we're going to do, I'm currently in number 7. We're going to go ahead and switch out the cars that are going to be ready for their eastward trek towards the interchange. We've got 3 hours before the next interchange turnover, so we're not in quite a rush. We will eventually have to rush down there and get that taken care of, but hopefully we'll allow the Steam servers to cooperate a little bit in the meanwhile. We will play our voodoo magic. We will play the music. We will light the lights. We will make sure to meet the Muppets at the Muppet Show tonight. So, Midland, are you excited for the super secret plans that have now become public to you?
What's happening?
Wow. I start teasing the super secret plans that are going to be coming to fruition very soon. And you're like, what?
Oh, because I'm eating dinner.
Well, what are you eating?
A salad.
A salad, as SpongeBob would say.
Yes. But yes, super secret plans that I've just been made aware of.
Yes. They will be beautiful. So, who knows? We may record a video of it, and it might pop up on a channel of the Midland variety, or on the channel of the Angry variety. You don't know. It could be a thing. I'm definitely not teasing something. But,
this is assuming one of us brings a camera with us, which may happen.
well, this may be me telling you to bring a camera.
Okay. Will do.
And we'll have joint custody of whatever is created. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch this out. Commander, I have no clue what's going on with the development of Railroader, as far as if they decide to add Mikado like Southern 4501. I think it would be great for them to add a few more locomotives, but I have no control or involvement with that. I just enjoy playing the game. Hey there, Raptor, Fairy Wolf. Got a lot of faces that I think are newer to this. So, welcome to the Chaos Club. Welcome to the life of the party. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome Squidward. Welcome Squidward. God damn it! I need to stop doing that. I just can't help it sometimes. All right. Maybe not a vlog, but we might just have some footage of trains. That's all we will say. We will not tease where. We will not tease how long it might be. For all you know, it could be a 5-minute clip of the adventures of Angry and Midland as they go to Redacted. Or maybe it'll finally be the new hit children's TV show Midland the Tank Engine and Friends.
No. That I will confirm that is not happening.
I think that could happen though. It could. Maybe it won't, but it could.
I'm gonna say no.
And that is where you're wrong, Midland.
In the roll.
Midland, the Tank Engine and Friends, you say?
Yes.
No.
The new hit children's TV show.
Yes. Excellent. When are we set to launch this new hit TV show?
As soon as we record the first episode.
Excellent.
So, I'm also keeping an eye on the Steam servers to see when they come back up. Looks like everything is still crunchy, like tater tots or,
I
other
like
stuff.
tater tot.
Oh, yeah, here's a question for the chat and for you guys. What is the ultimate form of potato? Excluding alcohol. We're not including alcohol in this mix because that would be fairly biased, but is it tater tot, French fry, baked potato, potato soup,
Well, that's kind of unfair.
Potato
Each
chip?
have their own place. It's like asking a wine snob what is the best wine, because each individual one matches with a certain dish.
general wine snob confirmed.
No, I'm a potato snob, not a wine snob.
Well, you just
I will
play.
say though, tater tots go with anything.
Tater tots do in fact go with anything.
Do they go with chocolate cake?
Yes.
You can fry them, you can smother them, you can make them dirty,
Whoa.
put them in nachos.
Interesting.
I haven't seen anyone boil potato or tater tots yet, but I'm sure someone has.
Well, you know what happens if you boil potatoes or you ferment them. Whoa! Well, we just bounced a little bit.
Boing.
Well,
Boing spring,
yes. The boing sproing is sprung.
boing spring.
Yes. Let's see. His down detector. Looks like the steam maintenance is starting to get less. Maybe. We'll try again in like 5 minutes. Let me just switch out this cut of cars and we'll try it again. Because we want to have friends in here. I want friends in here. God damn, this railroad needs all the help it can get.
Friends, you mean free labor.
Look, some people use words like that. Some people use other, more friendly words for friends.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we will hopefully get the Steam servers working soon, and if they don't, then Midland will finally release that video of him dancing with a banana.
For me to release such a video must exist.
Look, I'm not saying we might have some dirt on Midland, but, anything could happen and it probably will.
If such dirt were to exist with alcohol, then wait, never mind. Midland doesn't drink.
There you go, General. Now you're thinking with your head.
Wait, he's got a head?
No head?
No problem. Where is that train at Wilmot? Okay.
Yeah, Wilmot.
It is at Wilmot, yes. Now, here's another question then. So the best version of the French fry, is it a tater tot? Is it a steak fry?
Wait, wait. How do you lump in tater tot with French fry? That is not a French fry.
It is in my book.
No.
It is a version of the
they
French
are
fry.
Two completely separate entities, which happen to be made of potatoes. Because French fries are cut from solid potatoes. Tater tots are compressed bits of chopped potatoes.
Wow. Didn't realize we would have
Or
such a
shredded potatoes.
heated argument about this.
Don't mess with me about my potatoes.
Note to self, General's a potato snob.
Yes. I know my potatoes. Also, I have to agree with, who was it that said it? Oh, Toltry. I have to agree with Toltry. Waffle fries are arguably the best form of fry. Actually, I don't know, because if you think about it, like some really good fresh cut fries.
Actually, no, hold on. Better idea. Better idea.
You putting a poll up?
No. I just realized my method that I was going to switch out these cars was going to be quite foolish. And I now have a new strategy.
Oh.
Yes. By the way, once I bring this train to a halt, we're going to try reloading the game again. Because it looks like a lot of the downtime is dropping off.
Good.
Excellent. Yeah, I can't believe you said that a tater tot was a form of French fry. That'd
I mean,
be
it's
like calling
not,
a
but
French fry.
it's a different kind. Alright, once again, thank you for your patience as we get this figured out on stream here. Apologies about all the technical difficulties, but it's all General's fault. As we all know.
Are mashed potatoes a soup?
You know, that's a question that I don't think can be answered.
Or would they be a sauce?
They could be, in the right context. Okay, let's change back to the usual.
What do you mean you don't like potatoes, Kitty R?
It's okay, no one's perfect. The only one that's perfect is me, the Angry Ragtimer. Okay, we're back online. Firing up the game. I will also say, today's been interesting because there's been a lot of power outages near me. And there were a lot of trees down on wires. We had a nasty storm come through last night. But thankfully, I only lost power for about 2 hours in the morning. Whoa! Okay, we're back up, by the way.
We had a lot of rain come through up here, too. A lot of rain, a lot of wind.
Alright, gotta get my guy back to my choo-choo. Get back to my choo-choo.
Get to the choo-choo.
Yes, also, you bozo should try loading again.
I am
Tall trees connected! General Stonewall has connected! Toltree is here. All hail the Toltree. Alright. And Midland is joining.
Has connected. I am here, but falling through the map, apparently. What? Okay.
As one does.
I am here, but currently eating, so I will be a minute.
Just like Midland, Jesus.
I know, crazy.
This is what happens when you stream during our dinner time.
Well, maybe you should not eat dinner like I don't.
Well, you know, I don't eat breakfast normally, so, you know, lunch would kind of be the only thing I eat.
Well, that's the risk you take.
Alright, what do you want Strasbourg 90 to do?
Okay. So, here's the quick and dirty version. And I'm assuming Toltree can hear me, he's just not speaking in the chat.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect, there it is. So here's what's going on. Number 5 in the Bryson Yard has a car to collect down at Appalachian Hardwoods. It needs to be added to the eastbound freight that's currently set up in the Bryson Yard. Then, once that is collected and put on the train, Strasbourg 90 needs to double head with the Lime train to head east, and it'll be making stops at least Whittier, potentially other locations, to both drop off and pick up cars. So Midland, if you'd like to take care of that. Once that's done, once I get number 7 all situated here, I will be hopping down to Sylva. That way we can start sorting out the interchange. Because holy hell, there's a lot for paperboard. And there's also a big train that needs to head west So general, depending on if either or one of those sounds interesting to you, either the westbound freight with the new C46 or switching out paperboard because there's like 20 cars for it.
Wait, new C46, what?
Yeah, were you not here?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were out of town last Saturday. So, because we had 250 subscribers, we bought a new locomotive, and that just so happened to be the C46.
Sorry, I thought I was good to go. But I'll wait up on you.
You're all good.
Oh, I went down the wrong track. God damn it. Also, we're stopping the bell.
No, you need more bell. Keep the bell going.
No!
In Strasburg 90, take the executive
I
train.
got it.
No.
Why not?
The executive train, I just parked it. Literally 5 minutes before you started.
But I want to take the executive train.
We have to rush freight. We have interchanges to deal with.
You could tack the executive train onto the eastbound train.
That is a terrible idea, and I will poo-poo that as the head of the railroad.
What, you
Great,
don't
that
wanna
means we get
run
to
in
do it.
Wisconsin?
No. Nope.
We could be EBT accurate, but on the standard gauge.
No. How about no
No.
on that?
Where, oh where am I at?
I don't know. Where are you at?
Somewhere.
Over the rainbow?
Also, why is number 2 and number 7 having a stare down?
Because number 7 was switching on the main line. Number 2 should now theoretically be clear to Whittier.
Hmm.
And
Number
should
2 is
be
in
in
fact
moving
moving.
as such as it is.
So you want 90 to take the westbound freight? Or
Eastbound freight,
sorry.
yes. And it needs to double head it with the lime train, please. Because you will need it to get over this hill. So,
I don't like this.
but you
And I
get big
like it.
diesel. You like diesels. And you like the Berg. But we have a lot of switching and a lot of freight that needs to get delivered.
So wait, if he's running the diesel and he's running the Berg, would that make it Dieselberg?
Maybe. Wait, hold on. There's a passenger train at Whittier? Oh, no.
Evidently.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to quickly do that. And we're going to do this so that way there's not a crash or an awkward stare down. Because as boss of the railroad, I don't want either of those things happening.
Mm-hmm. Ring, 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 banana train.
It is a train.
Wow, there is a lot of stuff. Okay.
So would you prefer to use the banana train to do the switching? Or would you rather take the new steam engine and take the Alarka bound and the Bryson bound cars out?
Have the Alarka bound and Bryson bound cars already been?
They're
There's
more or
still no
less
Bryson-
together. But we
There's
have a fourth
still-
interchange coming at
yeah.
some point.
Well, there's. So wait, are you saying that you've already taken out a big string going Bryson and Alarka?
We've had 2 interchange turnovers already. This is the
'Cause
third.
there's a whole nother string that's going Appalachian hardwood.
Yeah, that also
I
needs to
like
go
the
with it, but it
function.
needs to be dropped off at Bryson.
Okay. Here's what I will do. I will take. I'm assuming 630 is the new one.
Correct.
I will take 630 and go ahead and reverse on to the other bits.
Wait, you're gonna do what? You're gonna go back and forwards at the same time?
Reverse onto.
You said go ahead and reverse.
Oh.
Looks like someone's playing the semantic game.
Hoo-hoo.
Hey, it's important to note. Because I don't think you want your train to split in half and go in two different directions. Well, unless
I
you
was
do.
saying go ahead in the sense of meaning I will proceed with the plan. The plan being, why is this choo-choo fast? Okay.
That is an interesting plan you got there.
Why are people telling you to bork the Mikado?
Yeah, we're not borking the Mikado. We already have 734 and the 2 Berks borked. We personally can't afford to have another borked train at the moment.
Are the 2 Berks still borked?
Oh, they're still very borked. Okay, we gotta wait for this passenger train to get around us here.
Do you though?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Do you though?
Yeah, I do.
Do you though?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Toltree, where's that car going?
Onto this train.
Okay, I'll back out of your way so you can put it on there.
Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, if you were to play chicken with the passenger train.
I don't like that. That sounds...
I don't like where that's going.
But just think of the glory.
How about no?
We could have a what's it called whenever they used to put on shows of running 2 steam locomotives head on into each other?
Yeah, collisions.
No. There was a specific name for it because they would like set up entire towns or entire things about it.
Oh, I know.
It's not a SyncX, that's a Navy thing.
It's not a SpaceX either. No, it's not a butt kiss. Alright, passenger train, I need you to get the fuck out of my way, please.
But what if it wants to be with you forever and ever?
Just like my ex-girlfriend.
Whoa.
That's all I gotta say about that. Alright.
Why is there one log car?
Because it needs to go to the thing.
The thing with the place with the people.
Yeah. It needs to go to the sawmill.
Why is that? That did that one.
And then Toltree, once that car's on Midlands trained, I've got other stuff for you to do.
Okay.
It may
It's on
require
my
a
train.
locomotive shift.
Yeah, I'll go park number 5.
What now?
Oh shit, I never threw that switch. And now we have...
Tongue. One handbrake. 2 handbrakes. Three handbrakes. Okay. That it? Cool.
Do you mean to tell me Strasbourg 90 can't handle 1,200 tons?
No, because you're going to be picking up a fuckload more.
Yeah.
So, that's the reason why. It's not that we don't love you. It's because you will suffer.
But it's the
And
suffer and southern. We're
Yes,
supposed
but
to
sometimes
suffer.
we try not to suffer.
Unsuccessfully.
Inconceivable.
Unconceivable.
Yeah, unconceivable. You heard my words.
All right. Well, Strasbourg 90 is departing.
Okay.
Cool.
Be aware Strasbourg 90 will do a meet at Ella.
Roger.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana train. Ba-ba-da-da.
Okay.
I am doing 2 jobs at once. Gaze upon my progress and weep.
I always weep. But, yeah. By the way, do you want to hear what I had for lunch today?
What did you have for lunch today?
I had fried chicken and donuts.
Ooh. Lunch of champions there.
That sounds really good. Was it like was it actually like a fried donuts and chicken place, or was it?
No, literally because we realized it's Fat Tuesday, aka Mardi Gras. Some places, you know, they're like, "Hey, you eat donuts." I know they have like a name, but literally, me and one other person in the office were like, "We could have donuts today." And then we were there, and we're like, "We need to also probably have a protein." So we picked up like 3 pieces of fried chicken and half a dozen donuts.
There was
Nice.
a restaurant not far from where I used to live that one of the items on their menu was a chicken sandwich, but the bread was a donut.
That sounds like diabetes.
Diabetes. Fried chicken flavored diabetes. Well, no, you want to talk about diabetes. There's this barbecue place in my hometown called Initial Q. And it's one of the items on their menu is a Krispy Kreme donut bread pudding.
What? Now that is diabetes.
It is, in fact, 100% pure diabetes. But it's good diabetes. It's diabetes like you never even imagined.
Damn right.
You can maybe feel your veins constricted, but you will feel great the entire time.
Yeah, I think my brain just exploded a little bit.
Why?
Trying to figure that out.
Comprehend. You're trying to comprehend Krispy Kreme donut bread pudding?
Yep.
Is anyone
The
using a
northern
banana train?
mind cannot handle.
The banana train needs to be run and
Okay.
switched out. So actually, Tultry, if you want to start switching out the interchange for Sylva
Yeah, I can
Paperboard,
get that. I'll start with the paperboard, then I'll get the interchange before
Okay.
you guys get here.
Hold right there, please.
I'm okay. Yeah, I see a train coming up from the interchange.
yep,
I'm
we'll poke down there.
I'm bringing you the stuff.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
you were
what
right there. Okay.
I am currently hauling 2,317 tons.
Yeah, Jonathan
Yeah,
Coleman. Yeah, Fosnacht. That's what we were reading about. Okay,
Fosnacht?
Fosnacht. It's German for donut, I think, or a special kind of donut. All right, so that's. Now we got the last of the sawmill cars switched in, and they're loading. So that means, monetarily wise, we are at 1,339. Let's pay it down to 5,000 increments. So we're at 85,000 in debt. So our next goal is to get to 80,000. And what we will do is we will also switch out
By
a
the
little
way,
bit
about
here.
half of this is yours, Toltree. Are you in number 50 right now?
Yeah.
So do you see where the string of Sylva cars
Yeah.
start?
I'm just watching it slowly pass by.
In all of its glory.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it into this siding over here, if it will fit. Let me know when I clear that switch down there, by the way.
That's if you do.
East. No, I'm gonna clear the switch. I'm
Okay.
gonna drop all your stuff.
You know, I probably
off for
should
you.
set some switches while I'm up here. Alright, so there goes that passenger train.
You've cleared it.
Oh, okay.
And off it goes. Oh wait, hold on. Idea. First off, I need to set Midland switches. So let's make sure that Midland has a switch thrown.
All right.
Midland will
so
go in there.
Starting there is your. There's your cars, Toltree. Have fun.
Here's your sign.
That's a lot of cars.
And since I'm currently throwing switches and stuff, let's pop down to the interchange to see the chaos!
That's a lot of cars. Actually, I kind of want to back into them and see how many cars that is.
Wait, why is there one there's one
20
locust
cars.
pin car on the end of all the Sylva Paperboard?
Wait, is there?
Yeah. So Toltree, if you could take that one off
Of
and
course there is. Yeah, run it around the train.
Run it
so I can
around.
get it out.
and just drop that one general at Dillsboro.
Yeah. Why do they make Dillsboro the same color?
Because you touch yourself at night? I don't know.
Also, yeah, it's 20 cars that I'm dropping him, by the way.
You know, it does make your westbound run a little easier, though. So, yeah, there's a lot down here, guys. There's a lot down here. So, we'll see what happens. So we'll check in on these guys in a little bit. Meanwhile, you can also see that most of the paperboard and tannery pulpwood is still in the process of unloading. So we shall see what happens.
What shenanigans are afoot?
Just the shenanigans at the East Sylva Paperboard, because that's a lot of cars.
It is
Jesus, that's a lot of cars.
shenanigans. Do we even have the space for that many cars?
We'll be able to, between the cars that also need to go to the interchange, we'll make room. We'll make it work. Besides, we also have a fourth interchange drop happening at some point in game today.
That's not comforting. What if there's more silver and paperboard cars?
Well, then we'll deal with it as we get to it. Besides, that interchange is not for another 2 hours and 42 minutes. Rockstar, I don't know what you'll do regarding your sawmill being screwed up. 10 cars loading, but it's only loading one at a time, and it's supplied with logs. I don't know what to tell you on that front. All I know is, like, make sure your sawmill's fully loaded, and then I don't know what else to tell you. So. It looks
Angry,
like
am I picking up cars here or no?
I don't believe there's any cars at Ella for you to pick up.
Are you just
Okay.
hot dropping that? That works. Good job, Toltree.
Is that all the cars that you need to take?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you should try repositioning the cars Maybe if you just have it on a different spot, it might reset. I know there was an error that did that. But yeah, if you ran out of logs, I would just overstuff the mill, because that's what we've been doing, is we've been bringing down way more logs than the sawmill or the pulpwood needs, and that way just kind of, as it uses it, refills it, and that seems to be working pretty well. So that's what I would recommend for you, Rockstar. And Midland, just for your own sake, the way I'm building this cut of cars for you, because you're going to have 15 cars to pick up at East Whittier, at the very front of the train is going to be 4 empty pulpwood flats. Now, you may remember these pulpwood flats from a previous adventure.
Oh god.
They're the ones for Barker's Creek that were brought too far east, or too far west. So,
Well, fudge.
they will be dropped off by you at Barker's Creek, please.
I'll try to remember that.
Hey, why do I have a yellow going into Dillsboro?
There may be a switch thrown against by accident.
Okay.
Hold on, there may also be a passenger train down there.
Is there a
There's a passenger train at Wilmot.
That shouldn't be throwing me a yellow all the way down here.
No, it shouldn't. Maybe you should look inside your soul and pray to whatever gods or goddesses you believe in, or, you know, other things.
Understood. Hammer down. Prayers active.
Yes. Alright, so that just got the Wilmot. Yeah, look at all these cars. Yeah, it's a thing of beauty.
If I could not be doing 40 down this hill, that'd be great.
Speaking of, just out of curiosity, how are we doing at Sawmill?
Wait, Sunday
Still
is
100%.
the Daytona 500.
It's that time of year again.
Yep.
Boogity 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 boys, let's go racing.
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
Boogity 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 boogity.
Well, that's what Daryl Waltrip says.
Yeah. Boogity boogity boogity, amen.
Yeah. By the way, Midland, is that train not leaving in front of you?
Nope.
Is the ass of your train over the switch?
Nope.
Have you reset the switch behind your train?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll double
When
check
did it
that
get
train.
here?
It got there before you got there.
It's 17. Yeah, it should be going.
Because it's set for a 4-minute stop.
Oh, it should be leaving any second then.
Yeah.
Why am I lying to that switch?
Why not? Why not light to the switch?
I don't want to be on that switch.
Yes, you do. You want to light on that switch.
Issues. Too many switches.
See, there it goes.
Too many switches, not enough space.
There it goes.
There
Again on its own.
it goes. There it goes again. This has been Silly Songs with
It
Angry.
goes again on its own. Do.
1, 2, 3,
Which car
4,
goes where?
5.
Naturally. Why wouldn't it be that one? The Locust Pen car is the one that has to go to the frickin' line.
One that's
with only
full.
those
So
4
just
cars.
just drop it on a track down there, and we can sort it out. Because I can act as switch bitch for longer trains along the line while Talltree is taking care of
Also,
like
we
how-
gotta
all that
shift-
stuff.
is number 1 gonna maintain over here? Or is it gonna end up eventually?
Number 1, I believe we've already talked about, should be going to Alarka. Once we actually do have Alarka.
We're close, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on the last delivery, so a lot of those cars on your train are the Alarka extension. Now, there are a handful of Alarka
All the
cars
on this train.
are also destined for, let's put it like this. The train that got borked also had Alarka cars.
Yeah, actually, I could. Are the cars not borked, or are they still borked?
They're still like 17, 18%.
Ugh.
So the question
Well, that is-
becomes, because it's not a revenue car, should we still go ahead and deliver them?
I don't know. Does that affect the speed at which it's done?
That's what I'm not sure of.
It does. Like if you deliver half the cars the next day, it will likely delay things.
Well, like more like if the car is at 17%, and we just go ahead and deliver it because it's a non-revenue car. You know,
Will it
Shouldn't
affect
matter.
that?
As far as I know,
would
it shouldn't
say,
matter.
I would say just kind of keep it in there until we're ready to move it.
yeah, maybe we keep it in there until you get over to Bryson, and then we take care of adding it onto the
Just
train.
one massive train up to Alarka,
Yeah,
which I
because you can
No
run it to
offense.
Alarka, run around with the engine on the Y portion, and then shove it in, and
Uh-huh.
then leave. You know.
well, I mean, no offense to the C-46, but I think I'm probably gonna need to double head that if that's the case.
Well, we'll see what happens. Well, we've got 734 over there too, so
Do
734 is at
we?
75%. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's in better shape than the Borg.
I will
the
never
Berg.
be fully fixed. Damn it!
It's just the locomotive. We just keep slapping duct tape on, hoping it'll be enough. Also, I probably should check the amount of water I actually have in this locomotive.
Might be helpful.
Yeah, we're good.
Midland, your train
Yep,
to pick up
I've-
is going to be on track 3, by the way,
Okay.
at Whittier.
5,000 gallons. That should be fine. The car. Ooh, excuse me. The one locust pin car that needs to be go touch the spot is on track 3.
Okay.
Here's the question: am I going to run into the passenger train?
I can put the passenger train in at Barker's.
Would you rather meet me at Barker's or at Cowett or Coey?
The passenger train is a moneymaker, but it is also.
I mean, I can just put in.
Nope,
I
it's
can just put
you'll
in
you'll
a
pass it
Coey.
at Barker's, so that way you have priority.
Okay.
Angry.
Yeah.
What track am I line for in Whittier?
You're gonna come down the main.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna be making a stop at the water tower because when you MU a steam engine and a diesel together, you can only get the steam engine like 60% cut off
Okay.
before the diesel decides, oh, I'm gonna pop into neutral.
Oh,
Really?
that's interesting.
Well, because the diesel one's binary effectively. So if you get it at half or below, it's gonna go, oh, you wanted 0.
Yeah, I didn't think about that math not working, lining up.
Okay, so what do we want to do with these cars? Huh. So here's what I think we're gonna do, chat. We're going to we're gonna push this cut of cars somewhere
Push this
else,
cut of cars and push it somewhere else.
and then we're also gonna see which of these cuts need to have the cars fixed. So that way that'll free up this track for a little bit while we are waiting for more log cars to be fixed. Let's see, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. That one needs love. There we go.
It's the power of love.
By the way, I have to tell you, I appreciate this locomotive being numbered 630.
Chat did as well.
Are you legally obligated to say this?
Yes.
Is there a weapon pointed at your head? Are you saying this under duress?
I am not saying this under duress. I am speaking of my own free will. I do not have any sort of threats or weapons of harm pointed at me. That's right, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you flip the script over? I can't move it with my arms tied.
Then how are you playing this game?
Magic.
I'm not. That's the beauty of it. I'm not. I'm not even really here. I'm just a figment of your imagination.
He's just a terrible... No, I don't know. And Jonathan Coleman says there's a new Twisters movie coming out July 19th, and it looks good. Did not know that.
I saw that.
Yep.
I saw the commercial for that during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's a sequel to the hit movie Twister.
I have mixed feelings.
Dear Hollywood, get an original idea, please.
They also announced Megamind 2, but I don't think they're getting Jim Carrey to play the script or to
They're
play
not.
Megamind again. Which,
As far as I
is
know, they are
disappointing.
not.
Which is very disappointing. Although there was another Jim Carrey movie that
Sonic
He is-
3, baby!
Sonic 3. That's it. Yep.
Maybe that's why they couldn't get him for Megamind.
Yeah,
He
agreed
hates that
to
hedgehog.
He agreed to come back, but that's kind of interesting because I think he said he wouldn't touch it unless the script was made of gold. So
Well, I think the script got made of gold, apparently.
Okay. And I've not really seen the Kelsey memes. I am not a sports person, so I cannot comment on that Rockstar. I am sorry to disappoint you. Oh, hush, Zim. Zim's
Wait,
just
Zim's
over
in the
there
chat?
watching us menacingly in the chat.
he's just standing there.
Menacingly! By the way, Midland,
You're
when you
mine,
get
alright,
to
just not a
Whittier,
mega
do
one.
not come down to initially in the East Whittier yard. Like, block the main, please. Because I am
Okay.
currently doing switching at... Whoa! Look at all that money we just got. Holy hell, we just got like $1,000 in like...
Toltree's putting
Gave
in the
me
work.
like 10 paperboard cards. So of course.
We love you,
pay off
Talltree.
that.
You're doing God's work, son.
Toltree is the real he's the one who's carrying this
He is the
entire
MVP of the
railroad.
railroad.
Yeah. Toltree, rest your back. I know you're carrying this entire railroad.
Yes. I will also mention, for those who may be watching right now, we are 2 people away from this channel hitting 300 subscribers.
Subscribe!
So if you're watching and you're enjoying our fun little train game that we're playing, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean a lot. And you'll be able to tune in for more crazy fun like this, plus other videos of Railroad Corporation, the occasional Railroads Online, Lethal Company, which...
Going fast, going fast, going fast, going fast. We're good.
Can we talk about Lethal Company for a moment? I think I've convinced
Perhaps.
another person at the railroad to play.
Oh.
So,
Have you now?
yes, so when we play next, we have another person to join the mix.
Yay.
So we'll include them
Excellent.
if that if and when that happens. But one of the Lethal Company shorts got picked up in the algorithm and went wild for like a little bit. So
Which one would that be?
the one where we remember the mask?
The one that you put on at the company building.
Yes. That one people
Yes.
really liked.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Which I thought was just kind of like a gimme sort of one. And apparently people were like, "Oh, this is great." So, thank you to those who watch those.
Fantastic.
And thank you to YouTube
Oh, the point of view one for your point of view one, or the one that I?
No, the
got
point of
from
view one of mine. Not the one where you had the mimic, but the comedy mask.
Okay.
But yeah, that was fun. I will say that much. You know that moment where you know you were about to say something and then your mind just completely went blank and you have no idea what you were going to say?
Yep.
Wow, I'm already down over 1,000 gallons of water. Huh.
Yep, I know that feeling.
Well, my name is Angry Ragtimer and welcome to my stream.
Welcome to Jackass.
Pretty much.
Alright, Angry, I'm blocking the main. I don't know if I'm blocking the main in the location
No,
in
like
which you
actually
desire.
go to the other end of the yard and then stop on the main, back in, grab your cut of cars, add them to the ones you have.
Okay. So this is not what you meant by blocking the main.
No. I want you to keep moving forward. You're going to drop off the one Whittier Sawmill car for me. And then you're going to back on, you'll see there's a cut of cordwood. Or not cordwood. There's the 4 cordwood cars, and you can't miss this. The only string of cars there. Add those to the front of your train after you drop off the flat car. Or not the flat car, the stake flat.
Okay.
I just had a brilliant idea for a parody song related to the railroad.
Uh-oh.
Also, where am I dropping this
You know
stake
the...
Drop the stake flat on track 2.
Okay.
You know the song Cocaine?
Yeah.
That, but Coltrane.
If you wanna make money on the railroad, Coltrane.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you're running down to Robinson Cap, Coltrane. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
It's alright.
Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Why does that feel like we're getting back to remember like a couple of sessions ago we were talking about the whatchamacalled? The Barbershop Quartet cover of that?
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Here, Angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shove this. Do you want me to shove the stake flat off here or further down?
Further down, please.
Okay.
So like literally take your entire train to the end of the yard.
I'm a going.
I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. Alright.
I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor.
Yes. Because what we're going to do for my train is we're going to back up. We're going to grab the fixed cars, leave them on 2 right here, and then we're going to go ahead and shove all these cars that need to get fixed up because of Angry's lovely technique of handling stake flats. Allow them to get fixed up because I don't think it'll necessarily impact the money. It's more of a reputation sort of thing. Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
But we'll find out. Yes. Also, yes, we did it! Guys!
We did it.
We did it!
We did it.
We did it, yeah! Yeah, we did it.
I'm unsubscribing just for that.
I will destroy your souls
You will destroy
of your shoes.
the Batman.
But, this is my reaction. So thank you. And Bernard Sherman, I'm not sure if you're number 300 or not, But I appreciate you subscribing either way. And thank you to everyone who has decided to subscribe to my stupid little YouTube channel. Damn. Just do me a favor all and don't play that one sound effect that was played last night, please.
Yeah,
You know
that
the
wasn't
one.
me. Yeah.
Appreciate that in advance. Thank you. All right. You know, this railroad is going to make us money. We are going to become lucrative. We're going to become multi-millionaires with this railroad. It might not... Wait, what the fuck? Where's the passenger train? Oh, there it is.
Where
Nope, it
did
stopped.
the
Which that
passenger
means
train
that there's
go?
a switch against the
Where's
passenger train.
my passenger train?
Unless it ran out of fuel, but it shouldn't have run out of fuel.
Where's the passenger train?
At the far end of Bryson.
Hey,
Yeah,
am
there's
I
a
lying
switch
through
against
East
it.
Whittier?
Oh, the Y switches.
Okay, I
No,
got that
not the Y
fixed.
switch.
Where is General? Oh, General, hold there for a bit, please.
Hold where?
There,
Okay, hold on.
right where you are.
So what we will do... Yeah, hold at this... Yeah. We're going to play a game of musical chicken. And by musical chicken, I mean musical train chicken. Delicious musical train chicken.
Chicken.
All right, Angry. There's a log fly being yeeted at you. Hope you enjoy.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Cool. And then just grab that other cut of cars, and then if you can back your entire train into 3 to allow General to pass, please.
Back that big train up.
So wait, you want me to take
So here's what you're going to do.
my cars out of here, hook them on, and then pull all the way forward, and then back it down into the yard?
Correct. And then General will pass.
If this ain't a class 1 move, I don't know what is.
Look, it's very simple. You stay here and make sure E doesn't leave. And thank you for the little emojis in the corner there. Appreciate it.
That's me in the corner.
That's him at a stop light. I don't know.
Losing all my momentum. And burning all my brakes.
Yes.
And creating flat spots.
Yep, we can see it, Jonathan Coleman. Thank you. At least I can see it. So we got to think of something cool to do for 350 subscribers. Because I think that's the next number we got to aim for.
We didn't officially have our head-on collision.
That was mainly if we did it during that stream. And
Right.
honestly, right now we have so many damn engines borked.
Well, I mean, at this point, I would make the argument: could we really damage the Berks much more?
Yes. We could. And the Berks are something that people love.
I mean, I could just put the throttle on the ceiling right now.
I would immediately put you back to passenger, sir. And leave you there.
I would say go for it, but the poor lime train is on there, and I don't want it to get caught in the crossfire.
Also, General, for me to get into the siding, you're probably gonna have to back up.
Genuine question: why couldn't he just back onto his stuff and then I go into the hole?
Because 7's in the way.
It's mainly because there's a cut of log cars on 2. Oh, hey. Speaking of log cars on 2. God damn it, now I have to get these fixed up again.
Log cars
What?
on aisle.
Wait, why do you have to get... What? What do you have to get fixed up?
Look, some log cars may have gotten damaged in that last shove you did because I didn't pay attention, and that's my own fault. But we're going to blame it on...
Dark.
Satan.
They're not that borked.
But I'm trying to clear out the damn cars from the yard so we can have a little more flexibility. It's what we call
Shove.
multitasking.
Heave.
The other option you could do, Midland, is once you're coupled up, shove back on 1.
It's honestly going to be easier because where he is at the signal, I'm not going to be able to fit.
Okay, shove back on 1,
I'm
and
reversing up for you.
we'll figure it out.
No, you're good. Just, I'm
Okay.
going to shove back. I'm going to like
Yeah,
shove
because
back
now
all
that that
the
one
way.
car is on the string, I'm going to take care of it, so 2 should be theoretically available. Or will be available.
Shortly.
Yes, we will figure it out here.
That is a long train.
Which is why I told him we needed a helper.
You mean to tell me that Strasbourg 90 cannot handle 20 to 100 tons?
Yes. 630 superiority.
630 couldn't handle it.
Your mom couldn't handle it.
Oh,
Oh,
Sure.
shit.
4501 superiority.
You know what we need, though? 6325, return to stream.
Grand Trunk,
You
Grand
know,
Trunk.
thing, because I hope you're happy now, Commander.
$63.25 return to Steam.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Am I clear to start going forward?
You will be in a moment.
So what I'm hearing is I am.
Your mom.
No,
Yes,
that is not what you are hearing.
that's what I'm hearing.
No.
Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Roland, Ross Roland. Also, is the only person that in the group that has actually met Ross Roland that I'm aware of. It's Ross Roland.
If I have met him, it has been unknowingly.
I don't think you have, Midland. I think you're safe.
You're safe. I don't like the implications of that. Have you or a loved one you know, have you or someone you know encountered Ross Roland? If so, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Quick, he might hear you. He's in the walls.
He's in the walls.
Is he outside and owe you money?
Apparently, according to Zam, yes.
That's me in the corner.
Also, when you enter the yard, please be aware, General, that you will not be able to go around Midland's train. You will still have to stop.
So blast straight through all of the parked log cars.
Please don't. I'm trying to get them fixed up. We're trying to make this railroad nice. Because this is what we call, kids, a traffic jam. And all I hear is a lot of Reading 6 and not Reading 6 in my ear. Dear Lord. The sounds.
Am I clear of the switch, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Holy hell, we have $3,000, guys.
$3,000 due.
$3,000 dues.
Yes. Yes, General, if you could stop before that switch, I would appreciate you. The switch that just got set in front of you. Thank you.
Did I stop close enough?
I will go to your house and burn it down with the lemons. Wait, what the fuck?
With lemons.
Where's the What the fuck? Where's the passenger?
I'm less.
Why is the
I'm
passenger
less
train
threatened
still not
and
moving?
more-
Why is that passenger train still not moving?
I'm less threatened and more intrigued. Which passenger train?
What the fuck? Why is number 2?
How is number 2? Everyone always asks why is number 2.
Why is it red?
And you never-
Oh my god, there's a switch thrown against it. Yep, there it is.
Where is number 2?
It'll move now.
Where is number 2?
Is that Bryson? It's been sitting at
Oh,
Bryson
there's
for like the
no
last
two.
20 minutes.
We were getting complaints via phone.
Wait, why is there no lettering on the side? Never mind. There it is.
You're in my way.
It's got plenty of water. I will
You're
move
in
out of your
my
way momentarily.
way.
I'm trying to take care of my railroad, damn it.
You're in my way.
Don't make me hurt myself again.
Whoa.
Okay. That passenger train is now full, which means we are going to... Whoa! Any questions? Meanwhile, let's check out
Mandatory.
Tultry.
Meanwhile, in Tultry's
Are you?
world,
You're just gonna sit there with your train in
Hold-
front of me.
This is called content. I am...
You're just gonna leave.
He's
me
fly
sitting
switching
there.
everything, and I'm so proud. It's actually really
Oh.
impressive. It's Tultry, you bring a tear to my eye in the best way possible. So thank you.
Tultry has been doing a fan.
Seriously, he's actually doing the Lord's work. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's how he was doing all my stuff earlier when he did the one car that had to go up to Locust Pin. He did a flying switch on it. Everything it's beautiful. He is playing Hump Yard Simulator while we're all playing Railroader.
Sam, I saw your DMs. They were hot and smoking. And anyways,
Smoking hot.
no.
Smoking hot T-shirt available.
Never. I am backing out of your way, General.
You know what? I just realized something.
You could have gone the other way.
No,
What?
because I'm immediately gonna block you because I need to get water. But I was gonna say I can use your growing YouTube popularity against you.
Oh, really?
Yes, to push all of my horrible merch ideas.
And this
You
is the
will
last time
crumble.
you will see the General on the stream.
Then you will crumble.
Unfortunately, he
underneath
was
the
like
peer
Poochie.
pressure.
He had to leave for his home planet, was never heard from again.
You like that clearance there?
Oh yeah, I do.
you do need a room.
Oh,
No comment.
like it when you touch my my cylinders.
General, when I see you this weekend, please do not say that to me in person. I will find a way to destroy you and all that you love. Also, Midland, are you happy about the fact that you will actually see the General this weekend?
I know that was kind of surprising.
Yeah. Angry
I
works
am
in
looking
mysterious
it up.
ways. And don't you forget it. Alright, so now that the switching is mostly done at the place with the things and the stuff for the moment, let's take a quick look around the rest of the line. So Conley Creek, currently nothing going up there. We're going to get some cars fixed up and then take cars up to it. Let's take a check into Whittier proper. And God, I'm just like fucking hyperactive, and at the same time I'm so fucking tired.
You're
So
hyper tired.
that's what it feels like, man. That's what it fucking feels like. Okay, so nothing to pick up over there. How's our stuff doing at Walker?
Is it walking?
Pulpwood's loading up. It's about a fifth full. Why is there just a bell ringing? Tultry, my boy. When you left number 5, you left its bell ringing. So the bell's just been ringing for the past however long you've had that engine park there.
Oh goodness! Wow.
So I bet the people of Bryson are a little,
A little concerned about the ghost bell.
yeah, the ghost bell of Machu Picchu.
The
I don't know.
bells of engine. The
The
bells
ghost
of
bell and
engines past.
ghostliness.
Yes. All right,
ghost
that's
bell of engines
unloading. How's the Robson
Actually,
Cole
wait a
doing?
minute. Can I? No, I can't quite do that. Is there a single locomotive that can both fill up on water and get coal at the same time?
The Burke.
Burke comes close, I think.
Burke.
I wonder. Hold on. Let's check the stuff.
He's wondering now.
That's dangerous.
Okay. There's one car up there.
Is he wandering or wandering?
Let's take a look. Let's follow this for a moment.
Do you wander over yonder?
Now, Midland, a reminder to you. When you get to Barker's Creek, what are you doing at Barker's Creek?
Switching out these pulpwood cars.
Yes.
Going for a dip in the creek?
Without any pants on?
That sounds like inviting disaster.
At this time of year?
At this type of day? In this part of the country, localized entirely at Barker's Creek?
Yes.
May I see it?
No. By the way, Needland. I will also be setting the passenger train to stop at Coe.
The
So
Pacific
it'll-
can do both at East Whittier. What?
You can fill up on coal and Wawa.
What is Zim on about?
You can load up on coal and water at East Whittier.
Oh. Well then.
Yes. Meanwhile, down at the place again.
Place with the things and the people.
Yes. Tultry, I'll take care of putting the handbrake on that boxcar you just flung, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. That's what I'm here for.
I'll be back in approximately
Moral
30
support.
And in that 30 seconds, everything that Midland
Fire
held,
Nation attacked.
loved, and near went all the shed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. All was well until the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. Man, look at all these cars that are eventually going to need to back out to fucking Interchange.
By the way, I'm leaving East Whittier. Am I about to run headfirst into a locomotive?
You're heading west, right?
Yes.
You are clear to Bryson.
Cool.
Okay. So, looks like Tultry's got everything under control at East Whittier. We're currently bringing the big train back. Number 7 is done with its duties for the moment. We don't really have anything to do on the west side of the railroad. Now, there is one car to pick up at Sylva, but I'm not sure if we want to... Or not Sylva. Robinson Cole. Actually, there's 2, but I don't think it's worth it to run up there for 2 cars.
Probably by the time I get up there with all the Alarka cars, it might be worth it.
Yeah, so then you can always bring that back. So you know what I'm going to do?
Yep.
I'm taking over a passenger train for a little bit.
God.
Which passenger train, though?
Number 8. And what the
Is it
fuck is
grade
this
8?
whistle? 765 is Nathan 6. Not anymore. Now we got a Southern. Oh wait, no, that's not a Southern. That's Southern Pacific.
Where the house
You know
is on
what we
fire.
don't have on right now?
What's that?
Huber 6.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. Well, with that in mind, it's time to play a game of chicken.
With...
Don't worry about it.
I don't like where this is going.
Where's number 8 at? Okay, number 2's down there. Number 8 is... Oh, he's playing chicken with you, Midland.
I figured.
Let's see. Any more news stories from Angry? Trying to think what would be appropriate to tell. People do like the stories.
They do.
There we go. Trying to think. Oh, here's an embarrassing story about Angry from when he asked someone to the prom and got a big fat no. I don't think I've told that story yet.
I don't believe you have.
Okay, so back in high school, obviously high school prom, big deal. Everyone talks about how it's going to be like the best time of their life. It really isn't, but that's beside the point. So I had a crush on a girl named Colleen. And Colleen was, and still is, a very beautiful woman. And I had a crush on her for a few years, and, you know, we were both in musicals together and in chorus, and we're in a lot of the same classes, and, you know, I had, like, a passing, like, friendship with her, to the point I was like, you know what, she knows who I am, I'm not just, like, a random weirdo. You know, it might be worthwhile to ask her and just see what happens. So I concocted a brilliant master plan. At least what I thought was a brilliant master plan. So we were doing the high school musical for the year. Not the actual show High School Musical, but just the musical for the high school. And one of the scenes that flew in for the setting basically you know, had like a park landscape on it or something. And so my brilliant plan, and I got the permission from the chorus teacher and the director of the musical, was to hang up a sign that had a little bit of a play on words from the show that, you know, said, "Colleen, is it my once a year day? Will you go to prom with me?" And so I hung it up there. And in the middle of rehearsal, the week of the show, that comes down. And everyone sees this like, oh, you know, like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, but I don't get a reaction, and that's when I know, oh, this is going poorly. So after the rehearsal, she's like, no, it's just a no, don't even, no. So after that, obviously, young Angry's heart shattered to the core. You know, just, you know, a million pieces. But later that week, the shows always had what we called prank night. So the very last show, like, we would deviate a little bit from the script and add in little in-jokes and other stuff. And some of the people from the show were kind of like, the way that she had told me no was kind of a douche way to do it, and they wanted to do a little bit of payback, but also prank our chorus teacher, who we all love dearly. And they're like, look, we know it's a sensitive thing, but can we basically recreate what you did for your prom ask, but do it for our chorus teacher from one of like the president of the high school class or something. And you know what? I'm like, I can't let life just drag me down. Fuck it, go for it. And so that snuck into the show. And the audience did not get it, but all the students who knew about it fucking loved it. And meanwhile, that was also the night where another person who had an axe to grind against the person that told me no called her a bitch in the middle of the public performance with like 400 or 500 people in the audience. So needless to say, Prank Night was discontinued after that production. So
to be fair, not knowing her but just listening to you describe it, kind of sounded like she deserved it.
A little bit. But the fun fact is, that's not the end of Angry's woes with prom. So after that happened, I ended up getting in a relationship with someone I knew through my family's church. And she is a very nice lady as well. However, when we started dating, I was a very nervous dater for a while, and it was kind of moving slow. She was going to stay over after the prom, and everything. But we were finally like starting to advance. But that we were talking like, I want to say like 5 days before the prom. And she just started cursing at me for no reason and kind of treating me like dirt, to the point that I'm like, what the fuck? And I broke up with her because it was like that enough of like no, we're not dealing with this. I'm not going to deal with this. You're like being terrible right now, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. Whoa! $881 at Alarka. Does that get us to $5,000? Oh, we're $300 away from that. So anyways, I break up with my girlfriend 5 days before prom. I had already bought the ticket for the prom, and there was someone who I had, a girl had a serious crush on me in middle school. She was now at the same high school, and basically the sob story is we never were available at the same time to date each other. And I'm just going to go ahead and move that right there. Basically, she was in a relationship, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm either going to go with no date or, or whatever. So I asked her, and I'm like, look, I realize you're in a relationship with someone, but I need a date to prom. Do you want to go on a date? And she's like, you know what? My boyfriend's kind of a douche. And yeah, fuck it. I'm going to say yes, and I don't care what he says. So that led to them having a bit of a rocky relationship. But it also then meant that she had to ask him, because she wanted to be like above the board. You're like, look, a friend of mine wants to take me to his prom. Here's the kind of situation that happened. Can I go? And he said originally no. And so I was then told, I'm sorry, I can't go with you. I'd really like to, but I can't. So I said, fine. This girl, stunning blonde, sweetest girl around. I'm really sad that, our paths didn't really align to allow further exploration of what could have been. But I then had a backup that my mother had arranged of like, hey, it's someone from the church. She's really nice. She's a year younger than you. Why don't you take her? And I was like, I really don't want to, but if it's a like peace offering and allows us to use the ticket, fine. So I then turn around and say like, okay, look, I understand this was going on. She's like, yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'll go with you. I'm like, fine. The next day, this is now 2 days before prom. The other girl who I'd really wanted to go with, but her boyfriend said no, basically turned around and said, look, we had a talk, and he is going to accept the fact that I'm going with you. And I'm like, oh shit, now I got 2 dates to the prom. But only one ticket, other ticket. And then I had to kind of do that awkward conversation with the other backup girl. I'm like, hey, look, this is what happened. She's like, you know what? That's fine, because honestly, given the circumstances, you do you. And I'm like, that's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So ended up taking the girl to prom, and then about halfway through the prom, she abandoned me to go hang out with her friends, who were also at the prom as dates with other guys. So I went from like 0 to hero to that 0 once again.
Oof.
And yeah, that was not a great opportunity for Angry. Since we're on the subject, let's just continue with more sad stories of Angry's relationships. Because I have a feeling that some people would get entertained. Angry had 0 luck during his high school relationships going to prom. And by problems with high school relationships, either I got asked to go to prom, or I asked someone, and either shit went down or weird things happened. So I think my freshman year, I asked someone from the high school I was at, and I got a yes, but then she got cold feet the day of, and then backed out. Like, we got to the school, and then she's like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm like, oh. So she went home, and I just went in and danced with some friends. And then, let's see, what was it, the second year? Second year, I think I just went with a couple of people. I had asked people, and they all said either no or they were already, done. And then one year, I think I got food poisoning the day of, so I didn't even go. But long story short, Angry in his high school things were not quite the happiest time of his life. My post high school relationships were much better. Then that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I'm still an awkward fuck. But, yeah. So, kids at home, if you're thinking that high school is the best time of your life, it is absolutely not. It is a time. You will learn things, you will hate things, you'll look back on things either very fondly or very poorly, but don't let it get to you, because things will always get better down the road. And there are always new opportunities, including the opportunity to like, share, and subscribe to this video. See what I did there? That's what you call a seamless transition.
Pro transition right there.
That,
Hook
yeah.
the audience.
God. That was so fucking cringe.
First, you lay the bait with enticing stories. Then you hook the audience with emotional trauma. And then you just reel them in and then just flop them down onto the boat.
Pretty much.
Just whip out the don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. No. I will say, though, a lot of the relationships I have had usually are the most successful if the girl takes the lead a little bit. Including, have I told the story on here about the awkward first date with one of my latest serious girlfriends? The one that went to the concert with me?
I know, I remember this story, but I don't know if you said it on stream.
Well, I'm going to tell it again. Meanwhile, here comes the Midland train.
The Midland train. Is it the big train?
Midland does have a big train.
Also, hi, Toltree. You're just kind of chilling out here at Bryson.
Yeah, I'll say, Tultry, if you want to take over the passenger train for a little bit, the other passenger train, because assuming that that's switched out, we have a little bit of time before the next interchange switch over. Number 2 is at Hemingway if you want to take it over.
There's still things I gotta switch out.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying his character's hanging out here at Bryson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just been in third person view this whole time, so.
No, you're good. I wasn't sure. So yeah, let me talk about. I don't feel bad. She'll probably never find this video, so I'll tell her name. This is the story of Amanda, which on one hand I almost treat as the girl who got away, but it was also my fault that she got away. So That's on me. But this is the story of how Angry was an idiot, in multiple ways, but also a genius in others. So I worked for a company that was opening a new location, and as part of it, it being a retail store, they're like, hey, we're going to send the managers of our stores to this place, and, hey, we'll have all these people come down, and maybe we'll have them bring a helper or two from their stores, and we're going to have a grand opening and have it be a really nice time and encourage sales and, make relationships, all that cool stuff. So I was living an hour away from this place at the time. I get down there in the morning, greet my boss, and like, hey, it's going to be a fun day. And then the manager from another store comes, and she brings a very, very pretty redhead with her. And I'm like, oh, I've never met you before. I'm Angry. And she's like, oh, I'm Amanda. And apparently we both had the same thought of like, damn, she's really cute. But I don't know, because we work for the same company, like, if it's even appropriate to like approach her and be like, hey, you want to go get a drink later? So apparently we both independently thought, hey, we're just going to hang around this person for the rest of the event and like purposely get ourselves at the same like table helping out, have an opportunity to talk, that sort of thing. And at the end of the day, it turned out that her boss, and me ended up at a local restaurant for margaritas and chips. And at the end of that, the manager faked an excuse of, oh, I have to leave for home right now. But obviously the two of you are doing fine. Hey, Angry, can you take her home? And I said, well, I have plans. I have a concert I'm going to, I'm going to this. Like, I'm not going to be home for another, like, 5 or 6 hours. And also, I live an hour away from where this person lives. And she's like, I don't mind hanging out. I'm like, oh. I guess if you're cool, I'm cool. So then I had this person who I had barely met but had like a immediate crush on, essentially hanging around with me for the rest of the night, going to see a symphony orchestra concert and hanging out with a couple of people in my musical group. And she very much took the lead in a lot of aspects of the relationship. It was very, forthcoming of like, hey, I like you. Hey, let's do this. Let's do that. Which, for me, who could sometimes be a little nervous and maybe drag heels a little bit, was appreciated. So, if there are any ladies in the audience or those who identify as such, if you want someone to approach you romantically, just fucking go for it, because you have like a 97% chance of success. Because guys are dumb, and we don't want to come off as rude or look weird or sketchy. So, that has been your Wise Words with Angry.
Since you're dumping all of your love story advice, I have to agree with you, because I literally had a girl ask me in high school, what would you do if you like somebody? Like, how would you approach someone if you like somebody? And me and this girl had known each other for a while, and I kind of liked her, and I wanted to maybe develop something more. And looking back on it, I realized she was just I think she was straight up just trying to get me to tell her that I wanted to go on a date with her or something. But being, numbskull guy, I didn't pick up on it until like 2 years later. And naturally, by then, she'd moved on, so.
Yeah. There was another moment in high school where a girl who... We were in the same classes. She was a dancer. I was a musician. I don't remember the context. We were doing something in one of the music rooms. Like helping with like tearing down a set or something. and I mentioned ragtime. Oh, it's like ragtime, like a good time. Like, what would you do if you wanted a good time? And I'm like, I made like some dumbass answer at the time, and now like 2 years later, I'm like, motherfucker, she was hitting on me. Like, there's been a lot of those in the story of Angry. And I'm gonna tell. Should I tell that one? Yeah, I will. Why not? So this was also the story of Angry's one relationship that was more like a casual relationship, but I didn't know at the time that it was a casual relationship. So I met a girl on an app, and we grabbed dinner somewhere, and it was really nice, and got some drinks, and was like, she's cool. We'll see. And like the next week, I knew that I was going to be going to a theme park with some friends. And so she's like, oh, hey, let's meet up again. This is the day I have next week. And I'm like, well, that's the same day I'm already going to a theme park. She's like, great, I'm going with you. Like, okay. And something happened during that trip. I don't remember what it was, but I basically opened up to her on some stuff. And we had a bit of a moment. And our first kiss was in the parking lot of this amusement park. And then on the way back, we got stuck in traffic for like 3 hours trying to get back to her place. Which then led to some very interesting conversations. I will not repeat them here. But they were a little out there. And then after our fourth or fifth date, I was like, hey, this has been like 2 months that we've been hanging out. Do you want to go exclusive? She's like, hell no. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, no, this is just casual. I'm like, casual? She's like, yeah. And at no point had we ever communicated that this was like a casual sort of thing. So, I basically like ejected myself out of that relationship fairly quickly. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm more of a serious person. So, that relationship crashed and burned, but yeah. Always be upfront with your intention, kids. As the happy ragtime music plays in the background. And I'm sorry if I'm being like a buzzkill like the day before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. This is the day before Valentine's Day. We're all over here just like forever alone. Love is nothing but a hollow trick.
Is it bad that I didn't even remember that tomorrow's Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh crap! I forgot to get a girlfriend again. To quote Philip J. Fry.
I'll just throw that on my Amazon list real quick. Next day shipping.
HR. It's inappropriate.
General, it doesn't work like that.
Trust me, I've tried. No, I haven't. Nope. No, that was a joke.
That's a joke, son. Fast ones get right by it. You gotta keep on your toes.
Toes.
Toes, that is.
Yes. So, happy Valentine's Day to those who celebrate.
Hi, passenger train. I need to get out your way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
I just didn't expect to see Pacific careening around the corner.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. In fact, those who do expect it
are lying.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Oh, my Wilmot people already got off. Okay, well, fine. Fuck you then. I'm going to continue my train ride.
Fine,
and
fuck you then.
Also, why is Western Maryland 734 brown?
It also
Why are
got
you
slightly
asking?
borked, but it wasn't borked by you. It was borked for another reason. I forget what it was.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I'm sticking it on my train as the second locomotive.
Well, that might be a mistake.
It's at 76%. I just need extra horsepower, and both of the Berks are still at like 40. They're still at like 20 something or 30 something and 40 something
Yeah,
percent.
734 has full permission to go out and explore the world a little bit.
I am gonna have to shuffle the Berks around though to get the cars that are directly behind them.
That's fine. You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, this is not. This is suboptimal, actually. Okay. I know what I got to do.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Let's go.
Whoops! Wrong train. Wrong train.
Yes.
Hazards of
Now,
controlling
another
the
thing I will
train.
recommend to everyone in the chat. We all like trains if we're watching this. We all like trains if we're playing with this. But please don't use train-themed pickup lines on girls. The likelihood of it actually working is slim to none, and the cringe can be very, very real.
Yeah.
Unless
Case
you
in
know
point.
the girl.
Angry one time, actually at a bar, did go up to a girl and say, "Hey, baby, I'm a train and I want to hitch up to that caboose." Which then prompted a drink getting thrown in my face, and me. I don't think I've ever gone back to that bar.
Oof.
Yes. Well, Zam, if you keep leaving, you're gonna miss all the good shit. So, you get the ragtimer lore you never wanted but are getting.
The ragtimer
The
lore
fun
you
thing is,
didn't
this
know
will
you
be on the
needed.
internet forever.
Well, it's okay.
Remember,
Most of my ex-girlfriends don't probably remember that I'm even alive. At least I think I'm alive. Am I still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm very much the Zoidberg of the friend group. I'm quiet and I'm weird. So,
Why not Zoidberg?
you call that an ink defense? Yes. As General and Midler can confirm, I have a painting of Zoidberg in my basement.
You do.
Yeah, he does.
We can confirm that.
Can in fact confirm.
Yes. Wait, canon facts? That's explosive.
I mean, I can provide canon facts.
I can provide a cannon.
I don't like where this is going.
Midland,
This has now gotten very dangerous.
Midland can in fact provide a cannon. I know this for a fact.
So that then begs the question of why does Midland have a cannon?
Yeah, Midland fact. Midland does in fact have a cannon.
Thank you, Dallin. I love how people are just like either commiserating with me together. They're like, "Wow, Angry's just no fucking weirdo. Gonna get him a Zoidberg shirt." Thank you, Sam. And I just love Dallin. Angry is now a stooge, and I enjoy him even more. So, you're welcome.
Yeah. No, the less said about Midland's relationship history, the better. And well, I care about other things, and if somebody comes along saying, "Hey, we should be a thing," I'm probably gonna be like, "Sure, if you want," because I'm at a point where it's like, don't fuck with my heart. My heart's been fucked with enough, and
So yeah, Midland, I was going to talk to you about that. I'm sorry, but I cannot be your secret gay lover. I just don't have it in me to break your heart like that.
I mean,
So.
it's
Don't
fine.
go breaking my heart.
But no,
Hey
it's
there, pretty
it's one of those things.
boy.
I'm at a stage in my life where it's like, if a girl likes me, don't fuck with my heart. Just fucking tell me.
I mean, you could always just embrace your inner Johnny Bravo. Hey there, pretty mama. Has anyone told you how
Yeah,
handsome I am?
that's generally not a good thing to do. Can I just interrupt and say that's
I was
not a
about
good
to
thing to
say,
do?
General, you've seen me in person. There is no way I'm at all pulling that off.
Just some hair gel and,
No, no. Also, yes, Don, that
I
would be incredibly accurate.
think it would work.
Now I'm nervous about Midland. Please
I'm
don't show
just
up with your
saying.
Second Amendment rights. Anyways,
As the good Lord intended. As the founding fathers intended.
you know, I just had that moment again where I just completely blanked on what I was going to say. Also, here's a movie, since someone keeps, I think it's either Dallin or Jonathan Coleman brought up the Stooges. Here's a fun movie for you to watch if you're looking for something strange to watch. And
Is
the
it
movie
Doctor
is
Strange?
called, no. And it's on YouTube for free. It's called Hell's a Poppin'.
Hell's a poppin'?
So, Hell's a Poppin' is a movie based on a 1938 stage show in New York that was done by two comedians. What the comedians? Ole Olsen and Chick Johnson. And they had this stage show in New York on Broadway called Hell's a Poppin'. And Hell's a Poppin' was this batshit insane show that they had where basically their tagline was anything can happen and it probably will. So they had running gags throughout the show that were pretty consistent between each show of like, in the middle of the first act, someone would come out asking for Mrs. Jones trying to deliver a flower. And then the next time you see them a little further in the show, they are once again interrupting the show looking for Mrs. Jones. But instead of holding a flower, now they're holding like a shrubbery in their hands. And every time this character reappears, the whatever plant is grown bigger until at the very end of the show, that same guy is now in the middle of a tree in the lobby screaming for Mrs. Jones to pick up her package because now the tree's just fully grown. And they would do things where they would put tacks on the ground if a girl had a dress on, so that way the dress would fall off and the bloomers would be in view of the audience. Stuff that is pretty we would not necessarily call it risque. It would be not necessarily inappropriate, but really weird shit that they would do, and the audiences couldn't get enough of it. Also, Zam has connected. Does that mean he's in the chat?
Yes.
Hey,
Hello, Zam.
Wild Zam has appeared.
I was making the thing I was working on worse rather than better, so I decided to leave it alone for a while.
Aha.
That happens sometimes.
This train full? No.
What do you want me to do?
So we're currently in a holding pattern between freight runs. So General's taking care of some freight. Midland's taking care of some freight.
If you want to double head with me.
I can switch out Bryson.
Actually, yeah, if you want to do that with the cars that were just dropped off, go ahead.
Not a problem.
Also, whenever you showed up, I just suddenly had the Pokemon battle theme going on in my head.
Excellent.
Also angry you got money.
Holy crap, did I? Holy crap, we did! Look at that chat. $1,547 from that train. So, we're going to pay down all of that. So now we're at $79,000.
So the last time I was on this, I feel like you were already below 79,000.
So we bought a new locomotive.
Oh god.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed the Burke sitting next to me.
We already had 2 Burks on the last stream.
Yeah, but did you notice the color?
Color. Where are you?
I'm over here next to the Burks.
Where are the Burks?
By the roundhouse.
Oh, in Bryson?
Yes.
Oh, brown?
Very brown.
Nice.
Look at
So
the
the
percentages.
Burks are not the new locomotive.
But the new locomotive is on the head of my train.
Was it 6:30?
Yep.
Also, why are
It
these
is a
passengers not getting off my train?
46. They like it.
Is it like the train?
I'm at Whittier though. Like,
It's a nice train.
Is
Yeah,
there
but
nobody
maybe
there for
forward.
Whittier?
no, there's people. Hold on, are they getting off?
Oh, that's why I'm cold. The heater's off.
Okay, well, people are getting on. There it goes. I guess the train was still moving a little bit, but
Was it like doing the whole kind of angry vibration thing?
I'm picking up angry vibrations. This washing machine is falling apart.
Oh, also, if you guys
I'm
still want to,
picking up
you know, pre-Valentine's Day talk about relationships, I can make you all feel a lot better about your love life.
Ooh.
Go right ahead.
So
Details.
a girl I dated for almost 2 years. I had, you know, we went to school, the college together, and like I was there on a full ride scholarship, and we had our whole lives planned out. And I went over, I had this whole thing planned out, and I went to propose to her. And as I like reached for my pocket for the ring, she dumped me.
Really?
Oh no,
So, yeah.
Sam, no.
Looking back on it, you know, years later, best thing that ever happened to me in the long term, but fuck was it bad for a while.
I could imagine. Jeez.
So I returned to the ring and bought an AR-15 and 2,000 rounds of ammunition and just had fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I went to college in West Virginia. Like, you can just go to Walmart and buy 1,000 rounds of ammunition.
And
Yeah,
how?
Good Lord intended. Still,
Yeah.
still haven't seen RPGs for sale at Walmart yet, and I'm still thoroughly disappointed.
I mean, you could probably get all the parts you need to make an RPG from Walmart.
Let's not get this stream flagged by the FBI.
Yes, we're actively trying to build
I've
my
already
audience,
said
not
too
destroy
much.
it.
I've said too much already.
Yes.
I haven't taught them how to make explosives out of Oreos.
Let's
I could teach you how to have explosive diarrhea with some Oreos.
What is step 1 be like gluten sensitive?
It could be
Oh,
a
I
contributing
guess-
factor, yes.
I thought step 1 was be like lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
Wait, are you?
because everyone
gluten
knows
sensitive?
Oreos is Milk's favorite cookie.
Yep.
This stream is brought to you by Oreos.
Oreos, get Hydrox. It's better.
Is it though?
It's up for debate.
What was the cookie that was the original cookie that Oreo kind of
Hydrox.
Was it Hydrox?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hydrox is still around. So,
I know they're not bad because I think my grandma used to get them. Like that's all she would get.
You guys want to know some stupid Zim lore?
sure.
They make Oreos for dogs, and I did not read the package that they were for dogs and ate the whole package.
Oh no.
My family does not let me live it down to this day.
I am so sorry.
I mean, nothing bad happened. They just tasted a little funny. They just tasted like off-brand Oreos.
Oh, that's an issue.
What's an issue?
I was wondering why my train was dumping air and then it just came apart in the middle.
That'll do it.
Huh.
Are the Burks in the repair track?
Yes, they are.
No, not at the moment because I'm taking all the other cars that were pinned with it that were in the repair track all the way over to the Alarka Junction site because it shouldn't matter.
Gotcha.
Because
Yeah,
the
'cause-
entire train got bored. Actually, what's number 5 is still. I'm still surprised number 5 was like virtually untouched by that.
Yeah, the tender was at 94%.
It's made of Nokia phones.
Yes, we already established this.
Yes.
By the way, with you taking all those cars out, now the time to complete the repairs in the roundhouse is only 8 hours for whatever's still in there.
Well, the Burks have to go. Don't you have
The
like
Burks
10
have-
people in the repair shop?
I have 20 in that one.
Oh,
Because I had to bump it up by 10 because of the fucking Burke accident.
The Bert. All right. Time for the 27 car 1,917 ton train to go up the hill. 77.
The Alarka Hill or the hill?
Alarka Hill. We have not gotten to the hill yet. We have not gotten to Red Marble.
The hill is
What the fuck was that?
The hill.
Please don't. Please don't.
That's the Saluda-Grade theme, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you have 630. It fits.
I mean,
Exactly.
you're not wrong.
If it's a chips.
God, that flat rate shipping is the biggest fucking scam.
Yeah, it really is.
Pirate ship. Best ship.
Are you going on a trip on your favorite rocket ship?
No, if I never set foot on a ship again, I'll be fine with that. Maybe a cruise to Alaska to see White Pass, but other than that.
What about a boat?
White Pass, you say?
Boat.
I want to go back to the White Pass. I want everything White Pass.
Wanna paint it White Pass?
I don't know. I've spent enough time at sea for a while.
But a man's heart desires for the sea.
Yeah, except I get seasick real bad.
That's what
What is-
Dramamine is for, sailor.
Yeah, you can't take Dramamine and operate a reactor. It doesn't go together.
You say that.
Doesn't
So, like, there's
not?
been times where I am literally, like, strapped into the chair in the reactor control room with one hand on the panel and one hand around a trash can. It's like, edge your ass to watch. Shimmy out for blow.
But
Very well, reactor operator.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say, reactor operator, yes.
I fully agree.
Hey, I'm gonna foul the main just between Bryson Yard and the bridge while I switch Standard Oil and Appalachian Hardwood.
That's fine. I am going
Yep.
to be entering Bryson from the east in a few minutes here.
Don't worry, I've already my big train is already cleared.
The big train is clear. All clear. The big train.
Do what?
The Burks.
The Burks are going back into the yard or back into the repair track.
Yes.
Hey, after I do this, do I need to switch Walker?
Walker still needs to load up.
Okay.
The Burks are brown. Still very, very brown. Look like they're straight off of the scrap heap right now.
Getting another car to Standard Oil? Oh, I can just kick this.
Yes.
And then suddenly, an earth-shattering kaboom!
Where was the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Meanwhile, I am slogging it up the hill.
I managed to kick like 10 cars from Alarka all the way to Fontana Lake because my locomotive ran out of water, and I wanted to see if they would make it, and they did, and then I did not put enough handbrakes on, so...
Nice.
So they slammed into the buffer at the end.
Yeah, like 3 of them derailed, but I re-railed them, and they started unloading, so...
Non-revenue cars. You don't have to worry about damage.
Actually, yeah, I won't get charged. On either end. Oh yeah, you're right. Like, some of them are straight up at 0, but yeah.
Now, I will quickly interject and just remind the people who are watching this video, all 28 or 29 of you right now, again, thank you for doing that. And if you like the content you're watching now and want to see more crazy railroading stuff or video games or whatever, please consider subscribing to the channel. And also subscribe to Midland's channel, because Midland is good. But we stream like 2 or 3 times a week, and we do lots of other stuff. And I'm hopefully going to have some real train content on here after this weekend.
Real train.
From
Real
your
train.
place of work? Content?
No, not from my place of work, from another railroad.
What other?
Look at this place, isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think that this shit show's complete? Wouldn't you go ride the train that has everything? Yeah.
Oh, hey, question. Do you care if I also stream?
Go right ahead.
Alright, cool.
Ooh, Dad.
Status report.
Ah,
Scotty! We're paying down the debt. That's the status report.
That's always what's going on. Like even when we pay
Well,
debt, you just got more debt.
Yeah, but this time we're
Well,
gonna try to get to 0 again.
was Scotty here when we borked the Burks?
No.
So the Burks have been borked.
And all the big consolidations too, right?
734 is in decent shape. We bought the mid-size Connie.
Yeah, and both Connies are currently slogging it up the hill with all the rest of the Alarka Junction cars. All 27 of them.
By the way, there was one car in that string that was bound for Robinson Coal, by the way.
Was there?
Yeah.
I probably
You can switch it
shouldn't
out
have
at
grabbed that
Alarka.
one then. Well, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that then.
No, you should. Just deliver it anyways, because you have a couple of cars to pick up at Alarka.
I actually don't know which one it is, because all of the... I gotta quickly cycle the... I gotta quickly put... Yeah, there's the one. So it's that one boxcar there. Naturally, it's in the middle of the freaking...
Well, you can take care of it like a big boy.
I could, or I can just sit here and complain about it. Either way.
Hey, Angry, am I clear from Appalachian Hardwood back into Bryson?
Yep.
On the main?
Are you coming down the main, you said?
Well, I'm gonna be on the main for a second, and then I'm gonna go up track 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be coming in on the main at Bryson in about 2 minutes.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go up 3 because I need coal and water.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, I just dropped hella speed. Why?
Because you touch yourself at night?
I'm down to 11 miles an hour. Why?
Because heavy train is heavy.
Never mind. No, I just
Also,
need to
Scotty,
get more
the
throttle.
actual status report for your sake is we are switching out and taking care of the 3rd interchange drop. Midland just took a train east with a whole bunch of stuff for the interchange, and we have another interchange drop in a bit, which will be number 4 for the day. So, we're running trains,
This is
making money,
majestic.
getting prepared for the next interchange chaos. Oop, I just got a yellow.
Double headers are in fact majestic.
you probably got a yellow because I'm on the main in front of you.
Yep.
Coming into the other track.
And Scotty, does that mean you're going to join us on the games, or are you just kind of checking in from the road? Fantastic. Great talk there, buddy.
Scotty!
Status report, Mr. Scotty.
I guess he's gone. Oh well.
He's dead now. But,
Hey,
Look
do you
at this
stream straight
train.
out of YouTube or with OBS?
OBS.
Ugh, what's going on there?
Who was that?
What was that?
Was that Scotty?
I think that might have been Scotty.
Somebody's going robot overlord.
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs' fear of robot overlords keeps the status in check.
Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Alright, I'm going to quickly uncouple and get water while the Bryson train is unloading / loading.
Or was that Zim? Zim, let us hear your beautiful voice. I think it is
Hello.
Zim.
Zim Sam, you're succumbing to the robot overlords.
He's falling victim. He's falling victim to the AI.
Yeah, Zim Sam, your mic is ES and D'ing.
Oh my god, it's all robot!
Yeah.
Squidward! The robots are taking over the Navy!
Not the Navy. Wow.
Okay, yeah, whoever's talking, you literally are a robot right now, and you need to evaluate life choices to...
That
That's them.
God damn.
I think. Oh, my ears.
Zim Sam, I'm so sorry.
Yes. I'm gonna quickly refresh my drink while we're taking on water at Bryson. So Midland entertained them with an embarrassing story about Angry. So
I don't have embarrassing story
Well,
to tell,
fine.
comrade.
make one up. No, they're not gonna know. Shut up, General. I'll be back.
No. No.
Entertain the masses, Midland.
I mean, I can try. But...
No pressure. The whole of Angry Stream rests in your hands. No pressure.
I don't like this.
You will embrace it and you will like it.
I do not like this. No. No, comrade. No.
Embrace your inner TV host.
There's a reason I don't host television, General.
Yet. You just haven't found that little voice inside your head that makes you sound like Jimmy Fallon?
That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
I think that's exactly how it works.
No.
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, you're not robot anymore.
Yay.
So you can hear me clearly and whatnot?
Vaguely.
I can hear
Yeah.
you clearly now. The static's gone.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, I have an actual streaming mic, but it takes USB mini because fuck me, I guess. And I had to wait until I had to order a new cord for it because no one actually carries one anymore.
Excellent.
Oh, OBS. Right, I was gonna try. Fuck you, OBS. Very funny.
Meanwhile, trains.
Trains. All of
You
the
know,
trains.
he could have just instead of sitting here looking at a Pacific, he could have like zoomed over here where we're actually hauling stuff up the hill with a, double header, but whatever.
Yeah, he could have. But he didn't.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't. And now all of you get to suffer for it. Awesome train stuff going on over here. Too bad you can't see it. Interesting switching going on at Sylva. Nah, can't see it. You wouldn't want to watch that anyways. Nope, we're all just gonna sit here and stare at the Pacific. Also, in other news, I am at Alarka.
Yay, he made it. We didn't think he would, but he did.
Barely. Actually, are there cars? Where do I get?
Yeah, it's a good thing this game doesn't charge you for, like, water.
That'd be annoying. Like certain other games.
Damn!
What was that?
Thud.
Come on, Chooch. You can do it. With the power of Chooches combined.
Disaster train powers activate.
I just realized something. No, why am I going this way?
Because you are. Because you are.
Don't want to be going this way. I deny. Now I have to sit here and wait 20 years for my air to recharge.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't like staring at a train that's not doing anything.
You will
Well, I'm
suffer
sorry.
for your hubris.
I apologize, Logan, but your host is inconsiderate to his viewing audience. You will stare at the Pacific and you will like it. That is peak Southern engineering right there. That
It's
is
not
peak
engineering.
locomotive time. Do it.
I don't think that's a southern engine, technically.
Hush with your logic. It's on the Suffering Southern. It's close enough. It's a superheated Pacific. That means, therefore, it's a close enough representation. And we're going to stick with that story.
We're piping to nowhere.
The details, technicalities.
That matter.
Don't need to worry your head about that whatsoever.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry, I'm filling up the tender and trying to figure out OBS. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Also,
we heard that.
Yeah, we can hear everything. We hear all. Music is interesting.
You heard me
yes.
last night? Alright, cool. Glad someone did. Alright, what do you want me to do? 5 is cold and watered.
Great question. I don't have an answer for you.
The
The person with the master plan is not here presently.
man with the plan.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. But
I'm gonna take his
So
Pacific.
you already switched out Bryson, right?
Yeah, all of it done.
Did you check on the Walker branch or no?
I don't think he said it needed anything.
I genuinely can't remember. So
I don't know.
you don't know or you don't want to know.
A little bit of both.
You can't handle the truth.
Well, neither can you.
I can. For right now, I reject your reality and substitute my own. Did you see what Dallin just put in chat?
Kerchung.
Now we get to play the game of switching.
The switching game, the switching game. All aboard the switching game.
Well, it's
I'm
a
also doing
combination
I'm also
switching
doing some
game.
switching.
Well, it's a combination switching game and a game of asking ourselves, but why?
But why are we here
Why?
if we're only going to suffer?
On the southern.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pacific over and call it.
Okay, have fun.
Have fun storming the castle. And you took the only thing of interest off of the screen on Angry Stream.
You have taken the only interesting thing off of the screen.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Should I put it back?
I don't know.
I don't know. You could put it back and then stand on the boiler and entertain the crowd. Do some lantern tricks or something. I don't know.
I don't know either.
There's no hand signals in this game because it's dumb.
No, but you don't need hand signals. You
The
can just
ultimate hand signal has
bring
returned.
your- Yeah, we were all commenting about how you just left them sitting there staring at a Pacific that wasn't even taking on water.
Wait, what the fuck is going on? Where'd my Pacific go?
It ran away.
We went to a nice farm upstate.
Who's running my Pacific?
No one. I kind of just put the throttle somewhere and left it. I was taking it over to get cold.
Okay.
You
Well, I'm
almost
back.
entertained the-
I figured I'd do something. Figured I'd do something useful while you were gone.
I appreciate it. I was heating up a little bit of food, so
How dare you?
How
I like
dare you.
food.
some Mexican dip.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where
Is
did you
it-
get
We had,
Mexican in your neck of the woods?
My mama made it for me. Definitely didn't have it frozen.
Gotcha.
Ah.
How much water does the Pacific's tender hold?
10,000
No.
gallons.
Okay, so 9885 is close enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Neat. Oh man, I gotta go to Both Works tomorrow.
Boneworks?
Got a what?
Both Works.
Oh.
Job
Navy
1
and
and job
railroad.
2.
Oh. How does that work?
I think that's the neat thing. It doesn't, but it does, but it doesn't.
I mean, so the Navy is kind of I show up at a specified time and I work till the work's done and then I leave. But my higher ups have figured out I want to go work at the railroad because I'm paid hourly there. So they give me something and then I do it quickly and correctly and then I leave and I go to the railroad.
Ah.
They're like, here's all the work for the day. If you can get it done by lunch, you can leave by lunch. And I'm like, cool. And then I'm done by 9:30 and I leave.
Nice.
In the Navy.
And that doesn't always work. I mean, there was plenty of times last week, you know, I was there 12 hours or more, but some days I may or may not just not go in. Angry, are you running the Pacific?
I was before. I can run the other Pacific if you'd prefer.
That's very Pacific.
I don't know. If you want to give me a job to do, like switching, does the
number-
Walker branch need it?
The Walker branch does not need switching at the moment. Number 7 may need to do some switching over at Whittier. Let me take a quick look here.
I can do that.
Yeah, honestly, probably some of the flats need to be run up the hill. Because it looks like there's some
Do
that
you want
are...
me to just... The Skelly boys?
Yeah, the Skelly boys. Run the empty Skellies up the hill, and... It doesn't matter where they're set to, just make sure they're set to wherever there's an open spot.
Alright, you want me to AI the passenger and train, or you got
I got it.
Alright, fair's tied in. It's all yours.
you.
Have fun storming the castle.
Hope you have a good time.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Yes.
Oh, well, 7's sitting over here with a bunch of logs.
Yes.
Who put this away? What?
I had to get it out of the way for
Why-
General. And then we just kind of left it.
He was blocking me in every single way possible.
He was
Also,
blocking
there's
me.
an ES&DT, the ES&D box car, or ES&D
Why did I just come to a stop?
is the one going to Robinson Gap.
Why did my brakes come hard on?
Oh. Zim, do you still have the Pacific selected?
It says SSRX, 10 cars, 336 tons.
All right, well, I've got it now.
And, okay.
I blame society.
That's fine.
Yes.
We used to be a society.
We live in a
Oh,
society.
it would help if I tied the air in and pumped up the cars.
Bump
Yeah,
up
that
the
might-
volume.
Pump that jam, pump it up.
Oh, the other thing that needs to be run, now that we have enough people, we can run the, what's it called? The executive train.
Well, I'm nowhere near that end of the railroad.
Oh, there's already a load of logs in the sawmill. What is... Why are there things for Walker here?
Because reasons.
Who switched this?
If you don't want to switch it, we can give you the executive passenger train.
No, I'll switch it. I just want to make fun of you while I do it.
Okay, fine. See, that's what you call a distraction, a diversion. It's a tactic.
Angry?
Mm-hmm.
Question?
Yeah.
When was that interchange supposed to happen?
In like 2 hours.
At 7 o'clock at night?
It's not 7, it's 5. The last
It's
interchange
only-
was at 2.
So it's happening at
What?
6.
Correct.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Angry, what steam locomotive would you like to see added to the game? Honestly, an American 440. I think it'd be funny.
Guess what I'm acquired the plans to and I'm working on.
An American 440?
No, something much better.
Atlantic.
A Chinese Mikado.
The worst kind of... No. Kidding.
I will fight you.
Wow.
You have to find me first.
I know where you are.
You know the rough area where I am.
Want to bet?
And depending on what General or Midland or some others tell you, because they have my address, they do know where I live.
Well, I know where Midland lives, so that's a good start.
I've been to his house, so I can point out which one is his.
And you're gonna be at my house
Did
again
you
in 2
ever
days,
buy-
3 days.
Yeah.
Did you ever buy the heist decals?
Nope.
Oh, dang, that would have been too easy.
Wow. This entire train's actually gonna fit in here. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, Logan, and we're talking about in-game time. So in about 50 minutes, we'll have the X interchange, I believe.
We could just fast forward to the.
What?
You know what? That's a good point.
Brakes!
Prepare to fast forward.
Prepare to fast forward.
Fast forwarding, sir.
Ah!
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll be right back. The snow's trying to crush things.
Okay.
Ah.
Angry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what didn't happen?
Interchange.
I think that last interchange was a lie.
No. It showed me we had more cars coming.
Are you sure about that?
Dead.
Okay, well, I can't get them right home.
The cake was a lie.
I can advance by 1 more hour.
You're more than welcome to.
Fuck it.
I just think that last interchange was a lie. Yeah. That last interchange was a lie, Angry. The interchange was full, but it was full because all the cars were there.
On the bright side, no more interchange. On the bad side, you just screwed your entire viewer base by turning it to Twilight. Oh no!
I see Toltry's testing things.
Yes.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh God.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Toltry, just so you know, you're not previewing those. Those are live.
Kowalski, progress report.
Oh. Kowalski, status.
Well, that's somewhat disappointing.
That was somewhat anticlimactic.
On the bright
Here
side,
I was, all ready to come back west for Strasbourg 90. Because I was told there was going to be more cars for the interchange.
Well, let's take a look at the other parts of the railroad and see what might need to happen with them.
You could always go ahead and preemptively advance it to the next day.
We could.
I could also say you've almost been going for 3 hours now.
Okay, so there's a lot of coal cars that still need to load up.
I'm currently going up the hill with the one boxcar that needs to go up here.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Hold on. Let me... Fuck me in the ass with a spoon of piss.
What now?
Hold on. I'm looking around the railroad to see what needs to go to the interchange before the next day. Stuff that might be ready. Stuff that might make me cry. Okay, those are coming along. Crapola in the bankola with a side of molasses tarts. The molasses tarts turn them into farts. And the farts cause sharts.
Are molasses tarts actually a thing?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me either, but I'm legitimately curious now.
Ah!
What's that?
Angry, are you okay?
Hold on. Logan, I do enjoy running the passenger train. Especially when I'm destroying my enemies. Hold on.
When he is smiting his enemies.
No, we definitely missed an interchange. Like...
It didn't happen. It straight up did not happen.
What the fuck? It told me. Well, there's stuff at Dillsboro that can be switched out.
When
Looks
you say
like.
stuff at Dillsboro, the Locust Pin stuff?
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 Locust Pin cars that can be switched out. And then at Sylva proper, and I need to pay attention to the passenger train. Because it's probably about to pass right through Hemingway, just as I thought. Put the brake on. So there's actually a fair amount that can be switched out at Sylva Paperboard. All the power cars are done.
But also, we can make that a next stream problem.
Okay. First off, oh man, I stopped my passenger train right at the thing for it.
Just in the nick of time.
Hold on, shit in a bucket of piss. General, you did drop off all the Alarka cars, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me quickly get my passenger train correctly spotted.
All right. Also, are you ready to see the absolute hunk of our paycheck that's going to come out of us for this one boxcar?
Yeah.
Minus $48?
I'm
What
okay
does
with
it
it.
add? Is it at 0?
No, it's at 24%. I think it was at 0 at one point though.
So it could have been worse, I guess.
Okay. Well, how about this? I'm going to advance time by 1 more hour, and if it doesn't overchange, then... Oh. Hey, there's more cars for us to pick up.
Wait, Fontana Lake? What?
Phase 2.
Wait, I wonder, if we get the diesel out of the way at the interchange...
Wait, is the diesel in the way at the interchange?
It's at a place at the interchange.
I don't think that would prevent them from interchanging.
Yeah, there's 2 free tracks. They could still do it.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think we're going to be Chaos Gremlin.
Yeah.
And you know what the Chaos Gremlin's going to do?
What?
This.
Well then.
Well, you know that works. Also, in other news, I now have a rather large coal train that's already formed here.
Interchange is at capacity.
Whoa. All right. Well, I think with that, we're going to end the stream here. This will be our next problem.
Yep, because Interchange Chaos still continues.
Yes, so...
Genuine question. Should I go ahead and start assembling this coal train? Because there's still a whole lot that needs to be loaded.
Also, we're down to 70,000 of debt. So we paid off almost 20,000.
Hello?
Credit card debt?
Damn.
Oh shit!
What? Also, our Berks are back!
Kicking cars. I was in the middle of kicking cars when I got off.
Uh-oh.
So what's broken?
No, I found them. They almost made it out of East Whittier. We're good.
Almost made it out of East Whittier. I don't like that.
And on that note, we're going to end the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for more Crazy Chaos on the Suffering Southern. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, share it with your friends. We've got a lot more fun stuff coming in the coming days, so please check it out. In the meanwhile, stay safe, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.